that's what we're going to move on to and talk about right now
vert.
is our former teammate Jake Witt, the offensive tackle from Northern Michigan, who's now playing at the next level, whether that be NFL, USFL, XFL, CFL, all the FLs, right? But these numbers here would suggest that he might have a shot at the first of those names mentioned. Now, this relative athletic scoring system, I can't say I've really heard a whole lot about this.
They really came out of the blue this year.
Who? This?
Because there was a Louisiana fullback that ranked like first out of everybody. The dude ran like a 4.5. He was 6'1", 240, and it was ridiculous. They just posted it.
Now, obviously, you're only going to see this posted when somebody makes a really high score because they want to, put that out there about them. But his score out of 10, 9.92, which is absurd. And just some of the measurables of him. This is the only composite grade okay that he got, I guess, was because of his weight, 302 pounds. He's 6'7". And
people don't realize he put that on like the last 3 months.
So and it looks decent too. It doesn't look like he just
he still looks like a freaking
put down some dogs and then called it a day.
I mean, this kid could play basically anything.
The rest of the numbers
he put his mind to
would suggest the same thing. Looking at the composite explosion grade elite. One could say premier. Vertical jump of 37 inches and a broad of over 10 feet. That's in almost the 99th percentile of offensive linemen. Then the 40-yard dash at a 4.87 and the 20-yard split at 2.79. That seems to be actually his best stat of the day. I didn't realize they did a 20. I knew they did a 10. So it's like that first explosiveness.
Did you read the on the side what he's ranked out of?
Yes. So ranked 11th out of 1,233 offensive and tackles from 1987 to 2023. That is, I don't know who the rest of the company is, who the top 10 are, but that's got to be pretty freaking good.
It'd be interesting to see who that was.
You like the top 10, you mean? Who else was this athletic or even perhaps more so?
Because it might not be some big names, but
yeah, we might have to look into that one. I'd definitely be curious
about to look at it right now.
To see that. Go ahead and pull it up.
Top 10 what, RAS?
I'd be curious. Yes, RAS. It'd be just for offensive linemen, right, is what you're looking at. So to follow up on this a little bit here, and it's for people who didn't see, we had Jake on the podcast a while back. Played high school basketball and played 8-man football, was not really a football guy coming out of high school. Went to go play basketball collegiately at Michigan Tech before deciding to just stop playing sports altogether. But now, gets recruited to play at Northern and realizes that, hey, I could actually be decent at this. And we've seen from maybe not the most credible Twitter accounts ever, but that you guys saw the tweet that Chicago Bears reportedly had shown interest in Jake. And I know from talking to his agent that more than a couple other teams have shown interest. He said his phone has been pretty active as far as just general intrigue from a bunch of different programs. The Colts, I believe, are one of the ones that have shown more interest than the rest. And the pro day that he put on at Central Michigan is certainly one that is going to help put him on the map. But I think we talked about it a little bit, Cade. The background of basketball, and we're talking about my dad, actually, and being able to move your feet in that way and just the overall athleticism and the hand-eye coordination and those type of things that come with basketball.
Yeah.
Talk about Jim, who we just had on the episode
for sure
last week, coming out of NAIA with that very similar size, a little bit heavier, right? Been playing offensive line for a little bit longer than Jake, but that same type of skill set, right? From a big basketball guy moving over to offensive tackle. And if you can mirror someone on the basketball court, you can mirror them out on the edge, right?
So
the thing that I think is a kind of a holdup for a lot of these guys is, can you take a bull rush, right? Can you anchor down and can you just stonewall a defender that's coming at you that's been doing this for maybe 10, 12 years?
This is pretty wild. This is the top 4. Lawan, 10.0.
Lawan?
Yeah.
Jared, are you serious?
Veld here, 9.99. Lyndon Murtha, 9.98. Brian Mahalik, 9.97. So that's the top 4 right there. And then guard, Brandon Brooks, 10.0. Evan Mathis, 9.99. And Blake Muir, 9.97.
I definitely was not expecting Lawan to be on that list.
Yeah, that was weird. But then you just see Jake Witt.
Who the hell?
Everyone's like, who the fuck?
But
and we're just not surprised. When that came out, I was like, this doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
I thought his vert would be higher.
I'm gonna say I'm actually surprised he's just 11th.
I was disappointed. Actually.
I'm like, I thought he was gonna jump a 41 and a half.
Like 11th is crazy.
Yeah,
I was actually pretty disappointed. I was expecting a 4.7, 40.
What do you run? 4.85, 4.8,
4.87, I believe was the number.
I watched Jake Witt with my own 2 hours run a 4.5.
Yeah.
So
Hand time, obviously.
And he's
But
probably
still.
before weight gain.
That's
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put on a decent amount of weight.
I
That's
don't
going to
care.
affect it.
he wasn't born. He didn't come out of another human like that. He was built somewhere. So to be when you like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm disappointed. That's why, you know what I'm saying? When I see Jake, I might.
So let them know, whoever did make them, that they should modify their testing subject just a little bit because
Yeah,
they got a
just
little
little
bit.
more speed.
There's a higher ceiling than what we've seen.
What's the
'cause
point of creating people and they ain't the best?
all jokes aside, dude is an absolute monster.
Yeah, we
and
can't.
will-
We're super happy for him.
absolutely super proud of dude.
Speak for yourself.
After he does get signed, drafted, whatever,
He definitely will,
You can
like-
guarantee he will be on this couch.
Oh
once
yeah,
again.
and he'd love it too.
Oh, he'll be all over it. He said he had the most fun with us out of any of the shows that he's been on. So
Yeah.
we'll take that.
Non-biasly.
Obviously non-biased.